This is Eddie Augustin for Filmmakers on Filmmaking. This is episode 10 for Wednesday, October 4th. And on today's episode, my list of most anticipated horror films. Let's get it. Hey yo, it's Eddie Augustin. I'm back again. I missed you guys. I hope all you guys have been going well. Oh man, goddamn. I've been going through a lot of stuff here. You know, you haven't heard from me for what? I think I didn't upload for like probably 2 months actually. Maybe even more. Terrible. I know. I said I was gonna be consistent. I said I was gonna upload 2 times a week, and I betrayed you guys. I feel terrible. A lot of stuff has happened though. It's not an excuse, but yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. One of the most determining factors why I didn't upload for so long, it's because my whole studio system just shut down. I didn't know what was happening. It was kind of crazy. I really did, like, it's kind of a complicated setup. Maybe one day I'll take a video just for Instagram or something and put it on my story and stuff for you guys to check it out. But it's kind of overcomplicated for nothing. And I'm not sure which part of the whole setup that just like collapsed and stopped working. But like something clearly stopped working and it drove me crazy. Like, you know what? I recorded episodes and like everything was going according to plan, right? I was recording episodes. I was recording a specific episode, the one that was supposed to be coming up next. As I'm recording, I'm all into it and I'm going crazy. You know, I'm like, you know, it's live, it's lit. I'm going crazy. I'm going in on the episode, right? And then, like, I finished recording and then I'm just like, I check out my audio file, not listening, but just checking it out. And I see that abruptly it just cuts. And there's nothing after that. I'm like, what? And then I check it out. I start listening and I'm like, oh my God, it just cut out for no reason. Just like stopped recording. And then I just kept talking and rambling. And then I was like, man, what happened? And I was like, what happened? And I was just like, okay, you know what? Let me just do it again. Whatever, no big deal. It happens. I don't know. Maybe I ran out of memory or something, right? So I go back in. I start recording again. Same thing happened. And I was like, yo, that's so frustrating. Like, you know, I'm going in on the episode. I'm going in. Like, it's a lot of energy, right? I go through the whole 30 minutes, right? And at the end, I stop and I check it out. And I'm like, wow. And you know, like how after a certain time, your screen just shuts off. So I couldn't see if it was recording or not, right? And it wasn't. So I was just like, oh my God. So anyways, that was discouraging. I got really pissed off. And like it kind of made me kick back a bit. And I was trying to like, you know what? Am I going to have to buy a new microphone or something? Like these things are expensive, right? Am I going to have to buy a new this, a new that? I'm like, what? So basically whatever, a lot of things happen. And then I was just like, you know what? I just felt the hunger. I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend all day today figuring out this problem. So I literally started like maybe 6 hours ago. I swear. I shit you not. 6 hours ago, maybe 5, 6, 7 hours ago. Just figuring it out, just like testing stuff. And then it just doesn't work. I had to switch my sound card, installing a new one. And my computer is pretty old, but like it does the job because it's just audio, right? Installing a new one, try to make it work. This doesn't work. I have to go into the settings. Anyways, long story short, I made it work. But I'm back. Sorry, guys, for the long delay. But I'll try to be consistent now. You know, I'm going back to the Monday and Wednesday grind. You know, the Monday and the Wednesday grind. We're back. We're back in the building. I'm not gonna let you down this time. I'm gonna stay consistent for a while. But you gotta bear with me though, because on November I'm going to the American film market in California. So I don't know exactly how it's gonna go down. I don't know if I'm gonna pre-record some shows and upload them from the hotel when I'm over there. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. But I don't wanna go 2 weeks without uploading again. I'm trying to kind of pick up a new routine, and just like be consistently dropping. So I'll try to figure it out. I'll figure something out. I'll keep you guys posted. November 1st to November 15th or something, I'll be over there. So, anyways, enough of that, enough of that, enough of that. Guys, this is October, right? We are October 4th today. And I wanted to try something. I'm trying different things with the podcast, seeing how you guys like it, seeing how you guys don't like it. Just figuring it out, So I want to try something for October. I'm going to try to have a Halloween theme the whole month of October. So it's going to be different topics, different subjects that's going to be related to like horror films. I'm probably going to talk about some international films that you guys could check out, stuff that you can check out on Netflix. I'm going to cover a lot of horror news, all sorts of things. I haven't figured out the whole thing yet, but we're going to do it. I'm excited. I want to switch it up. I want to come in with different content, different stuff, keep you guys entertained, keep it lit, keep it fun, and keep it going. So today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about my most anticipated horror film for the rest of the month, like for the upcoming month. A lot of stuff is coming out. We are only like, 2-3 months, more or less, from the end of the year, but we have some good horror stuff coming out, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. Stuff coming out in theater. But before that, I wanted to get into a little bit of news of stuff happening, right? Always consistent with the theme, right? Let me just grab a little sip of that tea. So basically, I want to talk about It, right? I don't know if you guys checked out It. Man, I checked it out. I loved it. So good. So entertaining. So fun. Well made. I got scared a few times, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty hardcore horror-wise, but I got scared a few times, man. I'm not going to lie. I got scared a few times. But it was really well done, really well put together, fun story, cool characters, just amazing. But I didn't expect it to go that crazy. It basically destroyed all the horror records, basically, more or less. Not all of them, you know what I'm saying. But it destroyed records, like annihilated them. It became the number one grossing horror film ever to be put out, beating out The Exorcist. Who would have thought that The Exorcist would have been beat? But yeah, it just like shattered. I think it did like 4 times more than The Exorcist did, shattering the record. Now, pretty crazy thing that happened is that last week, it dropped out of the number one spot on the box office, but it picked it back up again this week. It became number one once again after dropping to the second position, and it went back to the first position, which is it doesn't happen a lot, especially for horror film, but just killing it, just destroying competition and just slaughtering everything. So I'm a horror fan. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty sure if you guys know that this is going to be a horror month and I'm going to talk about a horror film almost the whole time, and you're still listening, you probably like horror. So I mean, it's exciting for the horror genre, and I think it's going to bring in a lot more content, a lot more material, a lot more films. And I'm expecting studios to start taking chances with different sort of projects, probably remaking some stuff, because it obviously is it's not really a remake, because, it's adapted from a book, and then it was a show, and now they made the movie, right? So I'm pretty sure they're going to start experimenting with different like property and IPs, checking out what could work, maybe thinking outside of the box to try to see if they can like duplicate this sort of success with horror. But it's crazy. Like, it's one of the highest grossing film this year at the box office for the summer. It's insane. And to know that it's a horror film that did this, crazy. But it's good for the horror genre. I'm happy, and I hope that they're able to continue with this success, bringing more cool horror film out, right? And cool diversity too, right? Different sort of horror, not just like the same sort of horror all the time, but like we got slashers, we got serial killers, we got like supernatural, ghosts, demon, exorcisms, all these things, right? So I want to see a lot of that stuff coming out, but this week, well today, I guess today is the only show of the week. So this week, what we'll be talking about is we'll talk about the list of the upcoming movies that you guys have to check out when they come out, right? All right. So it's not in any specific order. It kind of is though, but it's not official. But it kind of is from my fifth to first position, if we could say. We're gonna work towards my most anticipated film, but it's not really. I didn't really do it like that. It's more or less, more or less, more or less. But I'm looking forward to seeing all these actually. So whatever. And I haven't seen none of these, so who knows what's good, what's bad? I don't know. Whatever. So it's just stuff that I'm really looking forward to seeing and that I'm really excited to see. So the first one I wanted to talk about was Creep 2. Creep 2, that's going to be directed by Patrick Bryce, and the writer is Mark Duplass and Patrice Bryce. It's starring Mark Duplass, Desiree Akavan, and Karen Wass, and it's going to be released October 24th. It's kind of an interesting concept. I never really heard about one like that. It's a found footage one. All right, I'm cool with found footage. I know a lot of people are meh or like kind of like off the bandwagon for the found footage stuff, but I still dig it. I still like it when it's well done. It's well done, whatever. So the story for this one is basically a girl that's kind of like a video artist or something like that. I don't know. She decides to go and have spend a day with a man that claims to be a serial killer. And she wants to go over there to kind of create some artistic weird piece about this guy, a weird video piece. So she films the whole time, right? And like the guy obviously is weird. I checked out the trailer and the guy is hella weird, which is the guy is Mark Duplass, and she's stuck with this guy for the whole day, and things start to go from weird to weirder and weirder, and she starts regretting to even have shown up to the place. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna be something interesting, like the whole found footage thing. When it's well done, I dig it. I like it. And the concept is kind of original, so I haven't really heard about a movie like that I can think of in this sort of flavor. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's coming out in theaters, so I'm probably gonna go check that one out. There's another one. This one is coming out on Netflix, though. Netflix. So the title for this one is The Babysitter, and it's directed by Meg G. You guys know Meg G, right? The writer is Brian DeFell, and it's starring Judah Lewis, Samara Weaving, and Bella Thorne. It's gonna be released October 13th. This one is like more like a comedy horror, I guess, like a black comedy horror comedy. I don't know. It's kind of like a mix between horror and comedy, right? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think that on the trailer it said that it was from some of the same producers from Get Out, which is also like a horror comedy type of thing. So you can expect like laughter and scare and a mix of both. It's too bad it's coming out directly on Netflix. I would have liked to see this one in theater. There's nothing that beats going to the theater for a horror film where everyone is scared at the same time. That's dope. But yeah, it's coming out October 13th, so pretty soon actually on Netflix. You'll be able to check it out. Basically, what it's about this kid. He's being babysitted by this hot girl that comes in, and she's weird, and he starts spying on her, and realizes that the girl is actually there to like offer him as a sacrifice or some shit like that. So it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'll check it out for sure. It's pretty cool. The other one next is He's Out There. This one is kind of weird, guys. I gotta tell you. So like I was checking out all the trailers, right? As I was like preparing the episode and stuff, doing research and stuff, and I checked out all the trailers for all the films, right? This one is coming out, I'll tell you right now, November 27th, all right? So I go on YouTube to check out the trailers, and like I find the title with the right year and everything. I click on the trailer and then there's a weird bug. Like you see the the Universal Studio logo or like intro or whatever, and then it skips and it becomes like another intro. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. So I'm like, whatever. I just keep watching, and then like I watch the trailer, and then I'm like, all right, that seems cool, but that doesn't really look like a horror film. I'm like, okay. And at the end, like they give me another title for the movie, and I'm like, what? That wasn't even the movie. That wasn't even the title of the film. That was another film altogether that came out like 8 months ago, and I'm like, what? And then I started researching to see if I could find a trailer for the film, right? And I couldn't find a trailer anywhere. And the movie is supposed to be released like in a month. So I was like, what does that mean? There was another video, right? I got chills. Just saying that, I got chills. It's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. Like, in the other trailer, right, there was the title, and it was only like 51 seconds. I was like, what? That's short. Okay. I clicked on it. It's the Universal full intro, like the full thing, like the like long ass intro you see in the beginning of films, right? And then after that intro, it's like the owner of the YouTube channel or whatever, the owner of the like channel that says, sorry, the trailer has been, the video has been removed off YouTube. So if you want to see the trailer, you got to click on the link in the comment box below. Looking for the comment box. There's no comment box. Like, there's a comment box, but there's nothing in it. Not the comment box, but the description box. But there's nothing in the description box. There's no link. There's nothing. So I could never find the trailer. And I just was like, I went on IMDb to try to find it. Nothing. I went on Rotten Tomatoes. Nothing. Nowhere. So if you guys find the trailer for, what's the title again? He's Out There. Like, send it to me so I can see it. But it's really weird that I could never find it. I was like, anyways, that was just like, that added to the creepiness. Oh shit, I just thought I saw something. Like right now it's like 2 a.m, by the way, like at night. And I'm talking about horror film. And I get scared, all right? I get scared. Watching too many of these things, I do get scared. I'm not ashamed to admit it. But anyways, that was kind of weird that I could never find the trailer. And I found it like even more creepy. And I was like, you know what? Low key, that's the best freaking marketing that you could ever do for a film, to creep me out as I'm trying to find the trailer. Anyways, the movie is directed by Dennis Iliadis, and it's written by Mike Scannell, starring Ivan Strahovski, Justin Bruning, and Abigail Penorsky. Damn, I'm destroying names. So like I said, it's releasing on November 27th, supposedly. If it's still releasing, if the movie even exists, who knows? And basically what it's about is like, you know, on a vacation into a lake, a woman with a 2 child get into this crazy situation with a psychopath, and they're trying to escape and they're trying to make it out of this. But yeah, thank God it's not like a ghost or demon or something type of story, because then I'd be even more creeped out, like hella creeped out, and I probably would have stopped this whole podcast and be like, I'm out of here. But yeah, anyways, that's the story. I know, I'm a big baby. Don't judge me. So next, this one I'm really excited though. This one I'm really, really excited for it. I really want to see it. It seems pretty cool. Title is Happy Death Day. You probably heard about this one though, because it's been promoted pretty well and kind of a lot. The others not so much, but this one I heard a lot about it. Basically, this one is directed by. I just had like a wind like brushing to my neck or something. Not cool. Anyways, this one's directed by Christopher B. London, written by Scott Liddell, and it's starring Jessica. It's starring Jessica Roth. I don't know if you guys heard that. If you guys did, let me just fix this. We'll hold up a second. All right, it's written by let me see that again. Scott Lubdell and starring Jessica Roth, Israel Broussard, and it's released October 13th. So that's hella soon. Hey, you guys are releasing at the same time as The Babysitter. Well, The Babysitter is a Netflix thing, so whatever. So a Happy Death Day is basically, it's like the classic Groundhog Day type of thing. Well, like the girl wakes up, it's her birthday. Well, it's kind of flipped, right? Because like the girl wakes up, it's her birthday, and every day there's a dude that follows her to try to basically kill her, kills her, and then she wakes up again and she starts over again the whole day. So the whole thing is that she has to kill the killer before the killer kills her. Oh, that was kind of cool. I didn't even write that. Anyways, so basically that's what it is. It's Some of you guys might think, oh, well, it's cliche. It's kind of like Edge of Tomorrow and all these things. But I mean, it's a horror spin, and I don't know. I like it. I think I want to see it. It seems cool and exciting, and it seems like a cool ride. I want to go through it, and the characters seem to be pretty cool. So I'm a big fan of horror, so I'll pretty much watch anything where people get killed in a movie, though, right? We're talking about movies, just saying. All right, so that's the other one. And my last one, which, is it my most anticipated? I don't know. Maybe. It depends. I don't know. Anyways, so the final one, drum roll. I don't have a drum, but I'll say it anyways. It's Jigsaw. Right. Did you guys remember this one? I'm such a big fan of the Saw franchise. I think I'm gonna do. You know what I think I'm gonna do for one of my episodes for this month? I think I'm gonna rewatch all of the Saws and place them in order of my favorite to my least to my favorite. Well, from my least favorite to my most beloved Saw. That could be cool, right? I think I'm gonna try to make that podcast episode. But this is the new one, Jigsaw, and this one is coming out October 27th. It's directed by the Spierig brothers, and it's written by Josh Stolberg and Peter Goldfingers, sorry. Starring Matt Passmore, Callum Keith Rayner, and Clay Bennett. So basically what it is, it's like a dude traps a bunch of people, and we don't know if it's Jigsaw. We don't know who that person is. We don't know what this person's link to Jigsaw is, but the people have to get away, like usual, survive, whatever. Of course, most of them won't, but they're going to try. I'm very excited, though, about this one. I'm really, really excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It seems pretty cool. And I'm a fan of the Saw franchise, so I'll think about it for that podcast episode with all the Saws and all my favorites and the list of my most favorite, whatever. I'm excited for it, but I don't know if I want to rewatch all the Saws one shot in one day. That might do a number on my head, fuck me up a bit, but I might do it for you guys. Let me know if you guys want me to do it. You can always tweet at me and Instagram me and whatever. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want. Let me know if you're interested. All right. So that will do it for today, guys. That'll do it for my comeback. I'm going to listen to the episode, see what's going on. You gotta be patient with me. I'm figuring out this whole system. It's annoying. I changed a lot of stuff. I'm trying to improve it. I'm talking about my studio setup, right? I'm trying to improve it and work on the sound and make sure everything is okay. There might have been one or two bugs today. I'm not sure. I heard a lot of sounds in my ears. You guys probably heard it too. I'll try to get rid of these for the future episodes though, but for now, yeah, that's what we got. So thank you for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. As always, guys, follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, but most importantly on Instagram. You can find me at Eddie Filmmaker. I started doing a lot of photography while I was away from the podcast, and now I'm uploading almost every day, like photography that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of portraits, and I'm doing a lot of urban portrait photography, whatever, trying to upload every day. So that's cool. And I'm going to keep you guys posted on my story to what's going on with me at the moment, with my travels, with my films. I didn't talk about my films today, right? That's true. And it's a horror film. I'll talk about it this month a bit later on. Maybe I'll do an episode on it. We'll see. It depends. I'll see how I feel. But guys, thank you for coming along with the ride. Thank you for coming back to the podcast. Even if I was away for a while, I will not disappoint you, and I will not let you down once more. I will try anyways. All right, guys. Thank you for everything. Follow me on social media. I'm happy that you guys spent the 30 minutes with me. If you guys have questions, comments, or suggestions, as always, you can email it to me at filmmakersonfilmmaking@gmail.com. That's filmmakersonfilmmaking@gmail.com. Or you can just tweet at me or whatever. All right, guys. I'm off going to bed, and I will see you guys on Monday. Until then, I'm out. Peace.